The song is about bluegrass music, and I like to write about music a lot because I think about it a lot, I guess. And this was the scene of this is the early 70s, which was when I was a kid, and I went to this festival with my parents, and the song pretty much tells the story, but there was a sort of a revolution almost going on in bluegrass music in the early 70s, some of you might remember, where the old-timers were being sort of slowly supplanted by the young-timers. And at this festival up in Warrenton, Virginia, it was about 3 days long, and probably 75, 80 acts over the 3 days. And they had all the old timers like Earl Scruggs and Doc Watson, and I think Bill Monroe was there. And then they had these like wild people. I was like, I'd never seen anything like this before. And their ripped up jeans and their long hair, and we're talking about like Norman Blake and Sam Bush and John Hartford and Jerry Garcia and on and on and on. And anyway, it just blew my mind and kind of changed the course of my life. And after a drink of this formula here, I'm going to do you the song. It's in the key of A, so play along. Well, that's the first word. Well, Daddy packed a van full of camping gear. Mama filled the ice chest up with beer, and I rode shotgun all the way up Route 15. It seemed every picker in the USA landed in a culprit field that day. 50 years gone, I'm still grooving on that scene. Y'all pretty hip clapping on the offbeat. There was old men doing the buck and wing, young and skinny dipping in the spring, while singing and the fiddling and the feedback filled the air. While Mom and Daddy were getting fried, I was sitting there with my eyeballs wide, just coming straight at me off of the stage, just like a demon with a hypno ray, stealing my mind away. It was that long hair bluegrass, setting my young spirit free. In that long hair bluegrass, well, it swept south and it swept over me. Yeah, back then I didn't look like my dignified self right now. I was a little hippie kid, just to set the scene. Well, shit, now that I said that, I can't remember the next verse. Anybody know this song? Little red shaggy man, it spoke to me. I got it. Hey, what does it matter how a fella looks? If the song is true and it's playing crooks, I might have known that, but I was just a stupid kid. Those hippies knew Bob Marley note for note, and they didn't shove religion down your throat, and I was pretty sure they smoked dope like I did. There'd have been police and pepper spray if a few old timers would have had their way. Old Dr. Ralph Stanley looked a little. Yeah, but anyone with ears could not deny. Blake on the guitar, Tony on the fife. There was something in the air for sure. It wasn't all peace, make love, not war. No, it was something more. It was that long hair bluegrass. That was the sound of 73. Yeah, that long hair bluegrass. Having a really shaggy, but man, it spoke to me.
Clarence White, and that's a name I adore. And John Hartford, just to drop one more. And don't forget the Nitty Gritty Band, Earl Scruggs and his sons, Mr. Dave Brisbane, and E.M. Monroe is still the king. But now his church has a new wing where an outcast like me can feel at home. Singing that song. Hey, Bluegrass, just like Sam said it should be. Yeah, that long. Hey, Bluegrass. Well, it wasn't all the greatest songs, and the solos were a little long, but it spoke to me strong, and it still speaks to me. Yeah. Long-haired bluegrass, I remember it well. Long-haired bluegrass, in the moonlight, in the midnight. Long-haired bluegrass, can't stop now, singing that long-haired bluegrass. Help me out, people of the small batch sellers. Long-haired bluegrass. Long-haired bluegrass. Long-haired bluegrass. Long-haired bluegrass.